Hi guys, welcome to Talk to Me Tuesday for Tuesday, August 16th, 2016. This is Jennifer. I'm sitting in my yard with my glasses fogging up in a light rain and a flood warning because I could not figure out another way to show you this quilt. I couldn't get far enough back from it in my house to show it to you, and I had to do that. So we're just going to take the fog glasses, we're going to take the rain, and we're going to hope that it doesn't start pouring on my head. If it does, we'll just cut it short. This, as you may have guessed, is Galaxy 1824, my son's dorm quilt, and it is called 1824 because that is the number of 2-inch squares in this quilt. It is a spiral galaxy. This is one of the most emotional projects I've ever worked on because I planned this months before I knew I was going to have surgery. I had everything ready to go. I had it designed, I had fabric ordered, and it was sitting on my table, and I was just waiting for summer. And then about 2 weeks before summer got here, I found out I was going to have surgery, and then it was going to be 3 months of recovery, and it was my right foot, and just craziness. So as of today, it's been 8 weeks since my surgery. I'm doing way better. I'm going to say 90% back to normal. I've actually crossed the point where I'm doing better than I was before I had surgery, so that is amazing because I was in pain all the time before surgery and I don't have any pain now, so that's awesome. There are over 40 different colors of Motabella solids. My glasses are fogging up again. There are over 40 different colors of Motabella solids in this quilt. The way I did this was I broke it down into sections, so it was just 12 blocks sections, and it was actually 11, 12, 15, but that was because I had to alter my pattern a little bit after I started. But anyway, so it's broken down into blocks. And as I was working, what I did was I focused on that one grid of 12 by 12 2-inch blocks. And I took my design and enlarged it on my monitor, so all I was seeing was those blocks and the very edge of the blocks around them. And then I would use whatever I had already put together as a reference to make sure I was getting the colors right. It took a really long time because as I've mentioned before, standing up was more difficult than anything else. So standing in front of my design wall, getting all of these little blocks in order took a lot of breaks. But as you can see, I got it done. So I finished the top, I got it on my frame, and then it took me the better part of 3 days with lots of breaks to get it quilted. It's just got an all over meander. I used a Gutermann, like a variegated gold thread, so that it would be more blendy in the lighter and medium spots, and you would see it in the black. And I really like it. I'll do some close-ups as long as the sky cooperates with me. Once I got this off of the machine, I had to wait another day because my foot was tired, and then I got it bound. It's bound in black. And just for fun, I want to tell you guys there are 6 different colors of black in this quilt, about as many colors of blue, and the same thing for all of the different colors, so that I have different shades of everything. Like I said, about 40 different shades of Motabella solids. This is the biggest thing I've done on my Gracie King frame so far, and it was splendid to be able to roll everything on and leave it when I had to stop and just walk away from it. I covered it so my cats wouldn't lay on it, and I would come back to it and take the cover off, get ready to go. I'd do 2 or 3 more passes, cover it up, and go and rest or do whatever and come back to it again. And I did that for 3 days until it was done. And when it was finished, I have to tell you this because it was just so emotional. I was in such a hurry to get it done because my son was out of town with friends, and I wanted it done before he got home. He leaves for college on this Thursday. When it was done, I brought it outside and I hung it up and I took a picture, and I backed up a little bit and I looked down for a second, and it's like I wasn't really seeing it, and I looked back up and all of a sudden I saw the galaxy and I just burst into tears. I think the fact that I've been rushing through this and I'm finishing it and my son is moving out just all kind of came crashing down. So I stood right about where my camera is now and had a good cry for a couple minutes because it actually looks like a galaxy. Now, when you're standing right in front of it, it does not. I mean, it's one of those things where you have to back up a little bit. But I think it's going to look amazing on his bed. It does not look like a mud puddle, which is what I was afraid of. He's happy. I'm happy. And this will be on a dorm bed by Thursday. Before it starts pouring on our heads, I have had an unexpectedly awesome just mail week last week, and I wanted to share these things with you guys. I was going to save it for next week, but we're just going to do it. I got mail from Susie Quilts, I got mail from Jules68, and I got mail from Alia7. And I had 2 local friends that I just randomly got to see give me little somethings. And so I had a very gifty week last week, and I kind of needed it because my son leaves Thursday, my daughter leaves on next Monday, and it'll be the first time ever for me to have a completely empty house. So I've been feeling a lot of feels lately, and so it was really just nice to know that my friends were thinking about me. There's little things that they sent. As you guys know, or may not, Jules68 is my best friend. We've known each other for pretty much all of our adult lives, and we used to be roommates, like at the very end of our college careers. And she is one of the most thoughtful people I've ever known. And during all of this, my recovery, when I was learning how to knit, she mentioned that she had lots of knitting needles. So she sent me, first of all, the package that had some Agatha Christie books in it. And there was an awesome David Gilmour CD. For anyone that doesn't know, Pink Floyd is my all-time favorite band. And David Gilmour is a genius. Anyway, so she sent me the CD, and it's beautiful. It's awesome. I already love it. And there was a set of Knit Picks circular needles. These are the ones, the interchangeable ones where you can change the sizes, and I haven't tried them yet because I haven't done anything this small yet, but I hope to get to these before too long. The very same week I received a gift from Alia7, and she sent me a super thoughtful post get well gift, which is, now that I'm back on my feet again, it has heel cream, it's got a pair of aloe socks, which I love these. I've got a couple pairs of these, and they're like my favorite thing on the planet. And this awesome little bracelet that says Keep Calm. I was keeping it in this sweet package until I could show it to you guys, and now I'm going to take it apart and use all these wonderful things. The most amazing thing in this package that she sent me is this unbelievable Cursed Child coffee mug she made. This is art that she drew from the Harry Potter and the Cursed Child cover, and I am so freaking in love with this. I'm so excited about it, and I can't wait to put this in rotation with my coffee cups. I take care of a friend of mine's website, and she was giving me her annual payment to just pay for all of her website-y things, you know, like her domain name and stuff. She always gives me a little gift because she's just a beautiful, wonderful human being. And she gave me, first of all, a coffee chocolate chip, I think, gelato, which was delicious, and it is gone because I ate it all. And she also gave me some stress-relieving bath foam, which I'm a bubble bath junkie for anyone that doesn't know. And now that my foot's healed, like on the outside, I can have bubble baths again. Some Burt's Bees peppermint foot lotion. So I'm gonna have the softest feet on the planet. I do actually use a lot of foot cream, so I will use all of these things. I also saw another friend who had gone on a quilting field trip, and she gave me a little scissor fob. So it's got a little measuring tape at the end. And the last thing I got in the mail was completely out of the blue. I didn't expect it at all, and I got a message from Susie Quilts asking me if I'd gotten a package from her, and I had not, but I got it the next day. And what she sent me was, first of all, it's unbelievable. I'm trying to get it prepared so you can see it. She sent me a roll of bamboo knitting needles. Isn't that amazing? Check that out. And it's got its own little roll, so I can roll it up and tie it. I went from having one pair of knitting needles to having a set of bamboo knitting needles and a set of Knit Pick circulars, and I'm pretty much set. So I'm still working on the little white blanket I showed you. I haven't worked on it quite as much as I did before I got back to sewing because of this, but I anticipate doing a lot more of that, especially this following week and probably next week as well. It's going to be an emotional week, and I'm very pleased that I'm finished with this quilt. I'm grateful and thankful for all of my friends that have thought of me recently with the surgery and my kids moving out and just the craziness. It's been a year of change, and I guess that's probably it. I probably don't need to ramble on anymore. This is going to be a really long video. Thank you guys for watching. If you are part of the ttmt.livejournal.com community, be sure you are posting your videos so that you have a chance to win this month's awesome prize from Crystal. If you are not a member and you would like to be, just jump in and join us. All you have to do is make a video and put it on LiveJournal. We would love to have you. We would love to see what you are up to, and we have a lot of community there, and I really like the feeling of the friendship that we have all built there. So we would welcome you if you are interested in making a video. Be sure and stop by fandomandstitches.com for Michelle's Disney Princess Quilt Along. Vanda's Fantastic Beasts is coming up in October, so that's something to look forward to. And of course, as always, stop by Sewhooked.com for all of my good stuff. The newest favorite things, there they go again. The new, the September favorite things is coming up pretty quickly, so you'll be looking for that soon, and I will of course talk about that more later. You guys have a fantastic week, and I will see you next week when I have no kids living in my house. You guys wish me well. I'll see you then. Bye. Oh my gosh. He's going away. We're gonna do that again.